Am I the asshole for telling my husband that I don't want to be a single mom of 3 kids? So my husband, 42 male, and me, 31 female,
Okay.
have been married for 12 years.
Didn't you say
Shut up.
in this episode, on the today's recording,
don't point out my hypocrisy.
that you maybe didn't want to do certain stories of a certain ilk?
I'm sick. I don't know what I'm talking about. We have 2 kids. 8 male and 4 female.
Okay.
Our marriage is not great. His mother and sister often give unsolicited advice on my parenting, our marriage, and life in general.
Okay.
That sounds so fun.
This is a great situation to be in. Yeah.
It is better in the last few months since I sat down with my husband multiple times. We talked, and this time we listened, so they backed off. Not completely, but it is better.
Oh, okay. Well,
in the last few weeks, my husband started mentioning having a 3rd child, which fills me with dread. I love children, always wanted a big family, but it would be too much. I cook, clean, take care of kids, and work part-time from home. He doesn't really help with the house, which I am fine with, nor with the kids, which is a problem. I changed all the diapers, woke up at night, I take care of fevers, doctor appointments, school, playdates, and everything.
My God, yeah.
The mere thought of now going through another pregnancy and taking care of a baby makes me want to cry. I know I would have to do it all practically alone because my husband, quote unquote, provides, and women have been doing it for centuries.
Oh, God.
I should pull my weight and not be spoiled. It all culminated last night.
Not be spoiled?
I think this is English as a second language. So I don't know the culture, but
okay, but still,
yeah.
Even if that's okay, yeah.
Yeah, it all culminated last night after another of his quote unquote, I take great care of you and kids, of you and the kids, and we should have a 3rd monologues. I snapped. I told him that he really doesn't. That kids barely know him. When he does come home from work, he doesn't pay attention to them, except to snap on our daughter when she is too loud. He doesn't know anything about our days because he doesn't ask, and I stopped telling him because he wasn't listening anyway. He is not a great father nor husband, and he likes to preach, and I have no desire to be a single mom of a 3rd child. You are quite enough, thank you. He stared at me dumbfounded, then called me a C word. Delusional and ungrateful, then stormed out to his mother's house. So am I the asshole?
Yeah, the bar's in fucking hell, isn't it? Holy shit.
So you might be like, Sarah, this is a fucking really serious story. What the hell? This is because I want to read this comment. Definitely not the asshole. I do wonder why you stay with him, though. I read this a while back, and honestly, the person who wrote it was correct. What was the biggest shock when you became a lone parent after splitting with your partner? So they're quoting somebody else.
Okay, yeah.
My kids were 3, 6, 9, and 40. Once the 40-year-old moved out, my workload lightened so much, it was stunning. Sure, there were less dishes and laundry and general crap around the house, but the real workload, the telling him what he needed to be doing, following behind him, and then doing it myself anyway, just vanished.
Yeah.
Poof. I didn't have to check to see if he picked up the right kid at the right time. Holy shit.
Wow.
The right kid?
The right kid at the right time is wild.
I didn't have to argue over who would stay home with a sick child. I didn't have to remember birthdays and anniversaries on his calendar. All I had to do was everything I had done all along by myself. The biggest change was my mood. I wasn't resentful or angry or making excuses for him anymore. I was just doing what needed to be done without all this extra baggage of trying to quote-unquote teach someone to be an adult or quote-unquote coach a fully grown man into how to take care of things that had to be done to raise a family. The most amazing thing? Every other weekend. I swear to God, I hadn't had 2 days to do whatever I felt like doing, maybe in my life. Maybe, definitely not in 10 years or so. No worries, no listening for crashes or screams, no checking on kids every 10 minutes or cleaning up spilled paint or limping from hidden Legos in the carpet. 2 whole days. The very first weekend he took the kids, he brought them back early Sunday morning looking stressed. Did I have any idea? I told him I might know what it's like. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for over a decade. I knew exactly what it meant to be
exactly, dude.
Responsible for little lives and the things they get into. I yeeted that idea straight into the sun, and he did finally learn how to manage 3 kids for 2 days. And I got blissful, guilt-free silence to have a little slice of life to do absolutely nothing if I wanted. There wasn't milk left out on the counter. There wasn't muddy footprints up the carpeted stairs. There wasn't a leaky ceiling from a tub filled to the brim for ship wars for 2 days every 2 weeks. Best thing ever.
Yeah.
And this is why they want to get rid of no-fault divorce.
Yeah, literally, because...
This is why.
Yeah.
Am I overreacting because my 20 female boyfriend, 21 male, prayed to Trump at my family's dinner?
The only way you could be overreacting
I don't
is
know.
if you like starting over.
Nope. Fuck it. This is a text conversation.
Okay, cool.
This is the first time he's ever done this, so I don't get why it had to be in front of me or my family. We disagree on some things politically, but he never liked Trump either.
Okay.
Am I overreacting in our text or reevaluating our relationship?
Is this supposed to be like an epic prank or something? Because, I mean, what's the prank? you look shitty in front of your girlfriend's parents? You fucking got him, bro. You fucking got their asses.
You embarrassed yourself? Good job.
I pissed and shit my pants on purpose.
To own the limbs.
To own the limbs.
Okay, I am going to put some stank on his name because you all know we're an anti-Trump household in this podcast.
What? I can't believe that.
Okay, so she says, hey, are you home yet? Can we talk? Can we talk?
Yeah.
And he goes, what?
I would be freaking out personally. I wouldn't just be a casual, what's wrong? I'd be like, what's wrong?
Why did I fucking do that?
Oh shit, what happened?
Yeah. I'm still kind of off-put by the prayer crying emoji. Was that a joke? Deadass couldn't tell. What's funny about it?
Using my own words against me, but also unironically is really funny to me.
What's funny? I don't get it. What's funny? I'm serious.
Even when I'm joking, I'm always right. That's so fucking weird.
It was a prayer to fucking Donald Trump. Like, why? Crying emoji. What do you mean?
It's over.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do you mean?
Classic negotiation tactic is just flip the question onto them. Yeah.
My parents were confused as hell. Isn't that like false idol or blasphemous, if anything? If he's ordained by God himself, I don't see the issue. He literally saved him. He literally saved him, is what he said. Meaning God did.
So God saved Trump. So, like, does that mean anyone who's saved by God, quote unquote, you can like thank them as a deity? What? Hold on. What's the fucking?
This feels like D&D 5e rules, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Can we get the rule book out? Because I don't know how this works for clerics. We got to figure this shit out.
I'm a warlock whose patron is Donald Trump. That's gotta be someone's character.
New Dimension 20 is like weirdly political.
This is really kind of fucked up, honestly. But why are we doing this now? You brought this up. No, I mean,
you did.
Why did
Shut the fuck up?
Why did we start the prayer thing literally today? I didn't. I thought we talked about this.
I'd stop.
This gaslighting technique is the equivalent of accidentally kicking the soccer ball into your own goal.
It's that meme of the putting the rod inside your own bicycle. Yeah,
we literally talked about this. What? We haven't talked about this at all. You had to have known I'd think it's weird. I said he was saved by God during the assassination, that it was proof he was chosen, so I speak to him. I don't see what the issue with this is. You know we disagree politically, so why would you pray to the man? Why would you pray to that man in front of my whole family and I? This just seems really out of character. Can I call you instead? Why are you making this a big deal? Everyone can be wrong on stuff. I don't judge you or your family.
So you're saying you're wrong?
I know, right? That's what I mean.
What are you fucking talking?
Like, just believe in your argument.
You've lost your own argument by not believing in it. Yeah.
Believe in yourself, man. If you're really going to pull some crazy shit like this, you got to commit to the bit at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Right? I would be pissed off more at that, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not about who's wrong or right. Praying to Trump is just straight up insane. You're being childish, bro. And then the skull emoji. Straight up answer my call. How are you real? I'll call you after work. This guy has a job.
Is that the end of the text?
Yeah. Like I am thinking it's fake. I wouldn't be surprised if people genuinely pray to Trump.
Am I the asshole for not allowing my boyfriend to sell my PS4 to buy a PS5 for quote us?
So it's your PS4. And he wants to upgrade to a PS5, but he wants to co-own it.
Yes.
He should pay you for half of the PS4.
I didn't realize this the first time. It's on poo mode, and I can only imagine why.
Oh, yeah, wow.
Maybe the first sentence will tell us.
Yay.
Some context. I, 22 female, my boyfriend, 27 male, are both gamers. It's because they're gamers.
It's because they're gamers.
Not because gender.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of gender? Why?
I assume any time that a post is written by a woman and then it goes
on
to
poo
mode.
That's the level of misogyny we're at. Anytime a woman is around,
I wouldn't be surprised. Probably.
That's crazy.
My boyfriend and I have been dating for 4 years now. We live together and are basically attached by the hip. I love him, but one problem. I was a gamer before I met him. He lost his console a few months prior to us getting together, so when we started dating, I allowed him to play on mine as much as he wanted. At first, it wasn't an issue for me, but as time went on, he hogs the thing. He plays every single chance he gets every day. It's not that he is neglecting his responsibilities. We clean and cook together. We both work full time.
That's good.
But when we're done, he hops onto my PS4 and goes ham. When I ask if I can play, there's always this attitude.
Oh.
He sits, arms folded. I can see him constantly shaking his head in my peripherals, huffing the whole time. This completely ruins my entire mood every time.
He's like a toddler?
I guess so. I mean, I'm not surprised. Yeah. So, I mean, that's because gamers.
That's so funny. He's 27 years old. That's my age.
That is true. That. Yeah. And 22 is my age. So, you know, I feel like
I'm going to hit you. No, it's not. He's 25.
God damn it. Don't tell him I'm old. He sits arm folded. I can see him constantly shaking his head in my peripherals, huffing the whole time. This completely ruins my entire mood every time, so I give the controller back, and suddenly he is super happy again. Nothing wrong. Yeah, right. He says the ones I play are boring to watch. Mostly Dragon's Dogma, which I've played for years and is my comfort game because he doesn't understand the game or storyline. Even when I've tried explaining it to him, he only likes first-person shooters and hunting games, which I have played on occasion because he asked me to play it with him, but not really my cup of tea. Yeah, that's fair.
Is your boyfriend Chibli?
Chibli, yeah.
Chibli.
He wants to buy a PS5, which I was excited about since I thought he was finally saved enough for it, and I'd get to play on my console again without having to ask or feel guilty. But then he got confused and said he wants to sell mine to have enough to buy the new one. Gaming is also a hobby I love and have done for years before I'd even met him, so I don't want to take that away from him. We can't afford a second console without selling the first, but in the last 4 years, I barely get to play on a console that I own, and I think this is only going to get worse once he gets the new one, since he will be contributing the most money towards it. I had a mental breakdown about this and went nonverbal for a while. He can't understand why I'm being so, quote, emotional about it.
Okay.
When I tried telling him it's because it won't belong to me, so I think he'll allow me to play on it even less, he got pissed. So am I the asshole for not wanting to allow him to sell my PS4 to buy a PS5 for, quote, us? Am I the asshole? Gave my kid my wife's restaurant leftovers. Simple, great, don't remember reading this one.
Literally Saddam Hussein. Yeah.
Okay. A lighter, am I the asshole?
Okay, nice.
I don't know who made you the arbiter of it. My wife, kid, and I went out to eat the other day to a Mongolian restaurant that is rather far away. Parentheses, not easy to get another order.
Okay.
Each of us had distinctly different stir-fry meals. We each got to-go boxes, and my wife asked that we label whose is whose. I told her we didn't need to do that because I can tell the difference because mine had banana peppers, my kid had 2 different types of noodles, and my wife's had neither multiple types of noodles nor banana peppers. I would forget all of this. I don't know how the following day, my wife was away, and the kid and I ate our leftovers, leaving alone what I thought were my wife's.
The next day, my wife notices that her stir fry is gone. Apparently, her leftovers also had the 2 types of noodles that we originally only discussed my kid had. When my kid and I ate our leftovers, I pulled out the first 2 to-go boxes, saw one had banana peppers, and the other had 2 types of noodles, and figured those were ours. My wife is bummed because she was really looking forward to the leftovers and jokingly upset at me now. She told me I was wrong for saying we didn't need to label the leftovers.
Yes.
She said I should have opened all 3 to-go boxes before eating any leftovers.
Right.
So Reddit, am I the asshole for not opening up all 3 to-go boxes before the kid and I ate our respective food? I'll leave it to the subreddit community to pass judgment. Parentheses, or not, on my sin, smiley face emoticon.
God, is this the same guy?
Yeah. Why is this
a sin? It's not a sin. I mean, maybe it is.
It's the 11th commandment.
I mean, I grew up Anglican where everything is a sin, so like, yeah, I guess it is.